Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am Renowned Zero and I am doing a reaction and giving my thoughts on this trailer that dropped for the RippaVerse from Eric July at Young Rippa59. If you're not following him already, please go check out his channel. We'll be leaving a link in the description to his channel. And I'm really looking forward to his RippaVerse. Like comics because he's a big comic book guy. Well, very into comics, and now he isn't, and now he started his own company. And this is the trailer that dropped today for the RippaVerse. So we're gonna check it out, and I'm gonna give my thoughts.
I'm Eric July, founder, owner, and writer. Welcome to the RippaVerse.
Oh yeah, we're doing this. I can't wait for this, man. By the way, pre-orders will go live at RippaVerse.com, which I will also leave a link to in the description, and it will be going live on Monday between 9 and 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So please go ahead and sign up and check it out. It's gonna look great. You're gonna see some artwork in the trailer, so hope you guys check it out.
The RippaVerse is the result of a comic book lifer that wanted to be a part of the solution instead of always griping about the problem. Now, don't get me wrong, this was always a part of.
See, this artwork definitely reminds me of the way comics used to be, where it looked great. It didn't look like shit. This right here looks fantastic, and I'm hyped for it.
My aspirations. However, the current climate certainly sped things up. You've watched some of your favorite comic book characters be bastardized to the point to where they're completely unrecognizable. They're just used as career stepping stones for a lot of writers that don't care about the lore. Some even despise their fans.
This is a fact, considering that they're trying to make Batman bisexual. They made the current iteration of Superman gay. They made Iceman gay, which we've known forever that he's been into loads of women over the however many years Iceman has been around, which I'm a comic book normie, so don't ever like think I'm gonna have any real information about it. But if you do want to find some good information about it, please check out Young Ripper. He's gonna have all the information because he's a big comic book guy. He's very knowledgeable on Marvel and DC, and you know, just all this weird race swap, gender swap, sexuality change is just it's trash and it's lazy. And it's just like Eric July would say, the people only see legitimacy in white characters being race swapped to black characters. They don't see legitimacy in originally black characters, like Luke Cage and Black Panther and Namor, as he would say.
Or for people that just want to tell stories that represent their social political views, even if they don't make sense for the characters that they're writing. And of course,
Perfect example is the garbage retelling of the story of Static Shock, where he literally got his powers at a Black Lives Matter protest. Like, are you serious? I grew up watching the original Static Shock cartoon, and it was fantastically told. And they should have just stuck with that origin story. If you're gonna bring back the character, do not change his origin story that was already perfect as it was. You changed his garbage, social, political, social justice nonsense that more than probably 95% of the population do not agree with this garbage.
these mega corporations that control these properties don't
Artwork
exactly
looks
make it easy
amazing.
for you to get in
It
and
looks great.
understand what's canon.
I want to know the
So
artist that
maybe
did
it's
this. It
time
looks
for some
amazing.
truth.
And here we got the Riververse. It's something new.
We are a comic book company first and foremost that will never be forgotten no matter how big this venture gets. And we are guided by.
And I can see him being that way 100%. Because this man right here is one of the realest people I've ever watched on YouTube. And I love that he tells it to me straight. I love that he's just blunt. I love it. And that he doesn't care about offending people, and neither do I.
A set of principles known as the RippaVerse ethic. You will find this on a page in every.
The community that he has built will absolutely hold this man to these standards. 'Cause that's just the kind of community he's got. It's one of the best communities I've ever been a part of.
Single book that we release, and it's a set of standards that we certainly want you to hold us to. There are three main things that we will always emphasize. Number one, respect the customer.
I 100% want to be respected. If I'm giving my hard-earned money to you for a product, I would hope that you would respect me as a customer so that I will continue to give you money. Unlike Disney and Marvel and all these other trash companies that I no longer support because they're trash.
We aren't owed your dollar, but we love to have you as longtime supporters. It's going to be up to us to keep.
And I would love to be a customer forever with this guy. This man is the real deal. This comic looks like the real deal. And I love it. I love the artwork.
You interested and invested. Now, anytime there's passion involved,
And this is coming from a guy who's backed probably 20 different independent comics such as Infinitale, Cyberfrog, Rainbow the Brute, She, Alien Alamo. Well, I bought the comic after the fact, but I still consider it, me backing it. Earthworm Jim, Bigfoot Bill, Blade Devil. I've got and many more that oh, Common America, Case of the Little Umbrella. These are all independent comics that I have backed, and I've loved them so much. And I still need to get to read them, but I love the artwork, and I love that these people that I've backed, have respected me as a customer.
there's going to be those conflicts, but we'll respect you. So as long as you respect us, it's all about reciprocity. Our second point of emphasis is canon and continuity.
Now, if you don't know about Eric July, he absolutely hates these multiverse nonsense crap, and I absolutely hate it too because I can't even keep up. This is why I love manga, because I could just buy book one and don't have to read all these other stories to keep up with the with the comic. I could just buy book one in manga and just keep going through, and I can keep up at any moment in time. Unlike modern American comics.
This is an ever expanding universe. There's going to be many of characters that will be introduced, but when you buy a book from us, you own a piece of history. It
And I hope to come to love every single character that is in this book.
matters. These events will not be erased by way of time travel or some multiversal aspect. And number three, a
And I respect that I can, again, read the first book and not have to read some other book to understand what's going on in the main universe.
comprehensive timeline. No matter when you jump into this space, we want to make it easy for you to get caught up on some characters that you're interested in, so we're going to keep the reboots to a minimum. Now, don't worry, we know that picking up the pieces is part of the fun, so we're not going to exactly hold your hand.
And I hope you wouldn't hold my hand. Like I said, I would love it that I can just pick up a comic at any point, and I can go back and read an issue if I missed it, or I can always keep up with the story and not be completely lost.
And while I personally value liberty, we're not going to beat you over the head with on the nose current politics and current narratives that will completely contradict
And I wouldn't want him to, and I absolutely wouldn't want him to. And I have a similar mindset to this man.
what it is that we're trying to do here. So whether you're into our main character in our first book, Isum, or you're into Yaira, or you're interested in all of them, will certainly have you as a customer.
I'm really hoping to be interested in all of them because they all look amazing. Because this artwork looks top notch, fantastic,
Your ethnic background or genetic makeup is wholly irrelevant to us.
and that's exactly what I like. I don't have to look like a character or act like the character to be able to relate to the character. That's what makes good characters. The fact that you can look at someone who is not similar to you in race or lifestyle, and you can still relate to the character.
Now, previously being part of comic book fandoms myself, I understand the importance of them. We'll do our jobs to preserve the sanctity on the business end, and we hope you will help us preserve a more healthy and thriving fandom. If we manage to do that, we're going to be very competitive
I want to I want to definitely do that. I can definitely do that. This book is going to be awesome.
within this market, and we're going to make our mark on this industry. We're not going to be perfect. Errors will be made, but we won't let that stop.
Of course there will be. We're all human, man. Do your thing, man. And I will give you feedback and I will tell you if something I don't like, and I hope you'll take it as a way, you know, take it back and, you know, do some stuff like if I give feedback on the characters I like. I want to be able to give, feedback to the characters, whether I like them, whether I don't like them, everyone makes mistakes. It's gonna happen, bro. Especially on a new business venture like this. This is a huge for you.
Us from being great.
And I really want this to be made into a game or even anime, animation, cartoon, whatever. Like I would love to see that happen after this becomes a huge success.
So visit RippaVerse.com where we have our own unique
There you
stories
go.
tailor made for our audience. A lot of our stuff will be released in campaign format with limited edition items, and once they're gone, they're gone. We'll be making books that expand across many different genres, so I'm very confident that we'll have something that is
And just know he's not gonna be bullshitting you like Marvel does with 20,000 variants of one comic. He did say that, if his first run runs out, he will make a second print with a different, cover that's totally different.
right for you and a series that you'll make your favorite. And one last thing, I started this company with no external investors, and that's something that I like to remain true.
And that
Sure, we want to expand.
and that's how you know he's legitimate because he doesn't have to answer to nobody but himself. He is the boss of this company, of this book, and no outside source makes decisions or is on, behind the scenes saying, "Oh, we want you to change this or we want you to do this and we'll pay you this." No. This man worked his ass off to make this venture possible, and he's going to see it through, and I hope it becomes a huge success and takes down Marvel and DC, because screw them.
Expand in many different avenues: video games, animation, maybe even live action movies. But not if it means selling off assets. We only answer to the customer. We don't want to make the same
And that's exactly how it always should be.
mistakes as the other guys.
And there you guys have it. There's my thoughts and reactions to the newly dropped RippaVerse trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe. As I said, I'm going to leave the links in the description so that you can go sign up on the emailing list, or when it goes live on Monday, you could go subscribe to his channel and check this man out. Definitely one of my favorite YouTubers. I hope this book is successful so they can keep making more and the story will be expanded and the characters will be expanded and the universe will be expanded and expands, like I said, into games. I would love that. Animation, I would love that. It's going to be amazing. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.